I'm here with Rick and Ryan from Polaris. We're here to talk about some guitars, some influences, and everything about the stringed wonders today. All right, let's start with this beautiful thing that's in your hand, Ryan.
Right on. This is a Manus Regis 7. We've both been playing Manus for a few years now. They've been very nice to us. This is the standard Regis model. Specs this beautiful quilted maple top with 3-tone sunburst, as you can see. Volume knob, tone knob, push-pull, three-way switch, running 2 bare knuckle juggernauts, one of my favorite sets of humbuckers, very clear, very articulate. And here we got a hip shot bridge, which I find very comfortable, and it just holds really well, especially on the road. It's very practical. And here we can see a ebony fretboard. Flipping it around, yeah, it's got ash wings and beautiful 11-piece maple neck. It's got a bunch of other woods, as you can see, but I'm not too sure on it.
It's crazy that it's 11 pieces.
Yeah.
Just to look at it alone,
Yeah.
it's just messed up.
You very rarely see beyond a 5, and then suddenly you turn this around and it's like, oh, there's 11.
It's funny because it's like, maybe, in my head, maybe 11 pieces is a little bit extravagant.
Yeah.
But I think at the same time, from stability's sake,
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
a really good idea.
Like you said,
you see so many people say like about the deterioration once you get more and more pieces, but as far as these, like you hold them up against something with a 1-piece neck, and I'm not really hearing any or feeling any difference in the detrimental sense.
It definitely still resonates very well. And yeah, like you said, it's very stable for the road. Also got 2 carbon fiber rods running throughout the neck, so just for that extra bit of stability. But yeah, this neck heel especially is very easy to access, especially from all the leads I do and whatnot.
Yeah.
Coming to the headstock, we have Spuzzle locking tuners, which again just makes it pretty easy on the road to chain strings. Just feed it through, lock it up.
Not a whole heap of wind and stuff.
No. Yeah, you can get away with just,
The tiniest. Wow, you're getting to nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the day I discovered locking tuners was the day I cut my restringing time in like 10.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so much easier that way.
Used to be such a chore, but now you just
chuck it in, lock it in.
There's no thinking to it.
Exactly, yeah.
It's literally just,
cool.
once it's locked, you tune it like half as much as you'd normally need to do it, and you're there.
And also one more thing, we have lumen layer, glow in the dark inlays, side dots rather, which just makes it really easy to see on stage, especially all the flickering lights and whatnot.
So it's not a myth.
No.
It's actually something that is awesome.
You hold your iPhone over it for all of like 30 seconds, and then it's sitting there for like 10 to 15 minutes of your set, just bright blue or green or...
It's great.
Yeah.
And it just charges up with the stage lights as well,
Yeah.
which is great, yeah. Also, got a groove gear fret wrap on the nut, which is stops all the click clacks and the sympathetic noise vibrations. Yeah, it makes all the chugs really tight.
Yeah, mad.
Yeah.
Scale length-wise, this is...
Standard scale, 25.5.
And you guys are tuned to...
We're tuned to drop C sharp on the first 6 strings and then a G sharp. So it's pretty much drop G sharp on a 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this is dropped.
Cool.
It makes for some more interesting chord shapes and...
Just a bit easier to get some like higher note riffing while being on a 7 string, so we don't just have to resort to all the low.
Well, and that's the cool thing I think about it, and there was this stigma for a long time about drop tunings.
Yeah.
It's like there's certain voicings that you can only
Exactly,
get with the drop tuning.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you can just bar this.
Yeah.
And here, that's a power chord like that. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting.
And you hit the nail on the head as well, because you can have the dynamic from like both partials of it.
Yeah, well that's it. It's like a chorus will be playing up on the C sharp or something, and then go back to a riff, and it can just drop to the G sharp so effortlessly, and like
It's with shattered hearts and deepest sorrow that we tell you our dear brother and bandmate Ryan Siew passed away on the morning of Monday, June 19th. That's the statement that laid a very heartbreaking, emotional and touching statement that has been released by the Polaris band after the passing on of their fellow bandmate, that is Ryan Siew. He was just 26 years old. Very, very sad news. And for 10 incredible years, he was our best friend and artistic soulmate. Those years he will never be enough. He was kind-hearted and clever. He was funny and brave and creative, and he was talented beyond all measure. The statement further continued in a very emotional way and said he loved art and beauty in all its forms. He loved great food in great company. He loved Harry Potter. He loved psych-thrillers and crime documentaries. He loved music more diversely than he could ever imagine and spoke its language in ways that only the rarest among us do. And most of all, he loved and adored his family and friends. He was also much admired and beloved by so many people globally. Ryan will love and miss you for the rest of our days and will never feel the hole that you live in all our lives. Our hearts are with his family first and foremost, but also with all those those whose lives he touched. We ask you that you respect the wishes of Ryan's family for privacy at this time, and likewise that you give us, our team and family, the space to grieve and attempt to heal from this immeasurable loss. We know that you will be grieving with us and that we and our community will hold each other through this in loving memory of Ryan Siew. That is, may you be at peace. It was signed by Daniel, Jake, Jimmy, and Rick. That was the statement that was actually released via the official social media pages of Polaris band, a rock and roll band, or a metalcore hard metal band, after the passing on of Ryan, a very talented guitarist, a very talented lad. Indeed, his passing on will leave a very huge hole within the Metallica and the Polaris band members. In this moment in time, all we're going to say is let us continue praying for the family, the friends, the fans, the band members, that is Daniel, Jake, Jamie, and Rick, because we all know they're going through a very tough time. The cause of death has not been revealed yet, but of course in January, at the beginning of 2023, Ryan posted on Instagram that he was focusing on his life while he was in hospital, and he wanted to take a break away from the music. So he has been struggling maybe with health related issues, but of course the family has not come out to reveal anything officially. We'll be giving you all those updates. Rest in power the king, Ryan Siew.